Welcome to Mathotropism. Today we are going to see NCERT Class 9th Books Chapter 2 Polynomials Exercise 2.5 Sum 3. This is regarding factorizing the polynomial using appropriate identities. Before going into the sums, we need to know what are all the identities. So there are 10 identities in this chapter. I would suggest that you keep a list of all these 10 identities with you each time you do a factorizing sum, because over time, by looking into the list each and every time, it gets stamped in your memory and it will become easier for you by just looking into the sums to relate to which identity you have to use. So also you need to ensure that you know them by heart, because once it is by heart, the speed with which you can identify how to do the sums will increase, and so will the probability of you doing more sums during your exams. So make it a habit to keep that list each time you do factorizing till it is by heart for you. When we are doing the sums, we will be seeing what kind of terms are given in the sum, and we will try to place those in any one of the properties which are available, and then that identity is what we will be using for factorizing. So we will go to the first sum. The first one is 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. So we know that there is a x square term, a y square term, and the middle term is xy term. So if we see all our addition, so it means a plus property only is going to come. There is no negative sign over here. So if I see my first identity is x plus y the whole square is x square plus 2xy plus y square. So this right hand side of this identity is similar to the identity sum which has been given, each having 3 terms, with the first and the last term being a square term and the middle term being the multiplication of the two variables. So first I have identified, so I am writing identity 1 is the one in which with which I am going to do this sum. Next, I need to rewrite the terms similar to the identities. So when I take 9x square plus 6xy plus y square, first I need to take the first and the last terms and convert it into whole square. So 9x square, if you see, it can be written as 3 square x square, and if I see y square, it can be written as y whole square. So middle term is what, according to the identity, is 2 into x into y. So let me split and see. 2 into, now my a has become 3x, right? So 3x into y, what is it multiplication coming to? 6xy. So this is the correct way in which we have rearranged or rewritten. So that comes to 3x the whole square plus 2 into 3x into y plus y square. So it is similar to x plus y the whole square formula. So here instead of x there is 3x, and instead of y is only there. So 3x plus y the whole square is the answer. The next one is 4y square minus 4y plus 1. Here also we have 3 terms in which square is given. One we can assume it as 1 square. So we have a square, x square term and y square term kind of a sum. So and middle term is 4 into y into 1 we can assume. So it will be like the sum, the identity 2, which is x minus y the whole square, is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. We are not taking identity 1 because there is no, all are not plus over here, and square terms we have only the first two identities having first square and the last square. So I have identified identity 2 is the one with which we are factorizing this sum. So rewriting the terms similar to the identities, 4y square can now be written as 2 square y square minus, we need to know the middle term. We'll keep it just like that for the present. We'll go to the last term, which is 1. So I will write it as plus 1 square. Now I'll come back to the middle term. So it is 2 into x is now 2y into 1. So this comes again when we multiply 2 into 2y is again 4y. So the way we have splitted is correct. So this comes to 2y the whole square minus 2 into 2y into 1 plus of 1 square. This is similar to that identity. So x minus y. So 2y minus 1 the whole square. The third one is x square minus y square by 100. So here first term is square and then minus of another term. So when we look into the list of the identities, we can see that the third identity is similar to this sum where x square minus y square is x into x plus y into x minus y is given. So we are going to use identity 3 here. And then rewriting the terms similar to the identities, I have to put a whole square. So x square is same because x the whole square minus y by 100 is there, y square by 100 is there. So 100 is what square? 10 square. So I will write it as y by 10 the whole square. So here x is x and y is y by 10. So it will be x plus y by 10 into x minus y by 10. So we just need to find out what is x and what is y from the given identities and do it. That's it.